What is up, everyone? We are back. Fourth quarter. Lions up 24-17 after outscoring Pittsburgh 17-0 in the third quarter. Pittsburgh turned the ball over a couple times. And the Lions got a lot of help from Barry Sanders. You know, the weird thing is Barry Sanders only had 5 carries in real life. I don't know why. I never got to the point to see why. I don't know if he got hurt or what happened, and I didn't want to take him out. The only thing I ever do is deal with quarterbacks. I don't deal with anybody else, except for the Herschel Walker trade. So let's go ahead and get this going. Let's finish up this game. We got 15 seconds to go in this third quarter now, and the Lions took over after a missed field goal. And let's see. So let's go ahead and get started here. There's really nothing to talk about. Let's just do this. All right. Lions are going to start with an outside run. Well, let's check to see who's carrying the ball. 34, so it's going to be Barry Sanders, so it'll be an inside run. 65 is BS. Yeah, 65 is almost always BS on these cards. So let's go 31 to 20. We'll go inside run against the BS. And we are still in the third quarter, so one more play in the third quarter. And we get a 61 for Barry. And that's an 18. So he'll get 2 yards on the carry. So Sanders for 2. That is going to end the third quarter. Again, a 17-0 outburst from Detroit in this third quarter gives the Lions the lead 24-17. And let's 2nd and 8 now. And we'll go short pass heavy here. And they'll get a short pass. And 62 and 46. So 46 is going to be John Ford, the hero. Is it the coward? The coward John Ford? I was trying to think of that in the previous quarter. The coward John Ford? Something like that. He's a C. And 62 is an AS. So we'll make this a BS in the fourth quarter now. Pete looking for Ford. 36. That's an 18, and that'll be incomplete. That'll bring 3rd and 8. I feel like I should bring in Galliano just because I think he was like 4 of 20 or 4 of 16. He was bad. But because I think on the next drive, we're going to go ahead and bring in Bob Galliano. All right, so 3rd and 8. Let's go short pass heavy. And we'll get another short pass. And a 25 for Pittsburgh. That's an AD. And a 26, that's Keith McDonald. He's a B, so we'll stay at AD. And we're going to go Pete looking for Keith McDonald, the starting tight end. Yeah, starting tight end. And he'll get a 46. That's a 20, and that'll be incomplete. Bring up 4th down. And Detroit will have to punt it away here. So McDonald is incomplete. And bring out Jim Arnold to do the punting. 52. 52's a 13. And we have a 30-yard punt. I'll tell you what, if it's still the third quarter, that's blocked. But in this case, it's going to be a 30 D11. Not a good punt at all for Jim Arnold. And it's going to be taken by, they kicked it away from Rod Woodson. It's going to be taken by Derek Hill. So 30 D11. Taken at the 33 by Hill. Oh, a 33. And he will get 18 yards on the return. And Pittsburgh's going to cross the 50 on the punt return and start with good field position. So Derek Hill for 18. And they'll start 1st and 10 at Detroit's 49-yard line. Down a touchdown. Trying to come back here. And it's going to be an outside run to start for Pittsburgh. All right, a 61. And that's going to be, that'll be Warren Williams with a 15 on defense. 15 is an AG. So Warren Williams is going to take the pitch. Oh my, big run from Williams. He'll get 20 yards. take Pittsburgh down to the 29-yard line. All right, good opening play there for Williams. That takes Pittsburgh's rushing yards from 22 to 42. Just not running the ball well in this game. Not running it much. It's only their 15th carry. And we'll stay standard. They need a touchdown. 20. 20 is long pass, but I don't have long pass. So we'll do a medium pass here. And 20. So let's go here. All right, it's going to be Lewis Lips. He's an A. And 56 is an AS. So medium pass, Lewis Lips from Bubby Brister against an AS and a 26. Oh, that's going to be incomplete. Incomplete. Lips to Brister. Brister to Lips. That's going to be second down and 10 now with the 29. All right. And they're going to go outside run this time. All right, a 14. That'll be Tim Worley. 56. 56 is an AS. So Worley takes the pitch. 45. That's a 22. And he'll get nothing. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. It's a good field position for Pittsburgh, but really not going to – they need to convert this or they're not going to do much with it. It's a 46-yard field goal. I don't even know if you want to go for that down a touchdown. 13 minutes still to go, though, and you need a field goal if you're going to win, but you need a touchdown to tie. And they're going to go short pass on this one. So Brister, try to get the first down here. Oh, 65. It's going to be Ouija Thompson. Man, I forgot about him. Ouija Thompson. Is he even... I wonder where he is. Oh, wait, here we go. There he is. EB2. Yeah, he's 27 at this point. 28. Yeah, Ouija Thompson out of Florida State. All right. He's a C. Your defense is an AD, right? Yeah, it's an AD, so make it a BD on the short pass from Brister to Ouija Thompson. A 12, and Brister's going to take a sack. He'll lose just a yard, but just a bad offense right there. Who got it for Detroit? This is probably, sack number 6 or 7? That's going to be Jimmy Williams. No, it's going to be Eric Williams, right? The 22? Sorry, it's going to be Jerry Ball. Jerry Ball's got to lead the league in sacks. So it's the 4th and 11 at the 30. I think you got to try a 47-yard field goal here. But, man, I don't like it. I do not like the odds. You need a 5 will do it. A 5 will do it, a 17, 18, a 39. So all the good numbers will do it. So he's got a shot. Yeah, 3 will do it too. He's got a chance. 5 is 31 good. He's at the 30. So let's try it for Gary Anderson. This is get him within 4, which I know still keeps him a touchdown down. But in order to win the game, they need 10 points. So we might as well try it here. 4th and 11. You can't go for it on 4th and 11. It's too far. All right, here we go. He's going to kick it for Gary Anderson. Oh, a 12. I don't think that's going to do it. No, it's a 9. And a 9 is no good. I didn't know what to do there. But Gary Anderson's going to miss a field goal. I hate they miss so many field goals. In real life, I don't think they missed this many field goals. I've said that before. But anyway. All right, so Detroit with the ball back. Pittsburgh can't capitalize on good field position. And they're going to start with a short pass. All right, a 31 on defense. That'll be a CS and a 66. That's Walter Stanley. He's a B, so we'll stay at CS. So we're going to go P. Oh, no, I'm going to bring Galliano in. They're both 2s, so nothing changes. So you had Rodney Pete. He's a rookie this year. 1966. He's 23 years old. He's a rookie out of USC, and we're going to bring Galliano in. Galliano is the veteran. I mean, he's 31. I at the time of this game out of Utah State. We're going to bring him back in. And let's go. Galliano looking for Walter Stanley. A 23. God, these small. That's going to be a sack. They'll lose 10 yards. So Galliano comes in and immediately just falls down. I'm not a Bob Galliano fan. I'm sure he's a nice guy. Just in this game, he's terrible. Getting the sack for Pittsburgh is going to be Tim Johnson. Tim Johnson is a rookie this year. I remember them calling him out in the YouTube video. This is his rookie year. He's a defensive tackle. Big guy, too. Tim Johnson gets in there. It's going to be 2nd and 20. Rodney Pete's on the sideline laughing. We'll go short pass heavy. And they'll get a short pass. Another 6. It's going to Jason Phillips again. And 46. 46 on your defense is a BS. So we're going to go Galliano to Jason Phillips. A 54. Well, it's nice to see the penalties are still happening. It's an 8-yard completion, but we have a TH. 52. That's going to be an eligible receiver downfield. That's a 10-yard penalty on Detroit, and it's going to be 2nd and 30. And that's their 12th penalty for 122 yards. If anything's keeping Pittsburgh in this game, it's those penalties. Although Pittsburgh has 7 for 55. 2nd and 30. We'll go short pass. Let's go medium pass heavy. Galliano. It's going to be a short pass either way. Back to the 17. A 36. That'll be a BS. 61. That's Jason Phillips. So keep it at BS. So Galliano to Jason Phillips. A 32. A 32 is a 27, and Galliano is going to scramble. So that was a BS, right? 36? Yeah, BS is our defense. Galliano is going to run outside the pocket, try to get away. 64 is a 17. He'll get some yards. He'll get 7. It's going to make it 3rd and 23. So Galliano for 7. Quarterback force, 30 seconds. And it's going to be 3rd and 23 now, back at the 24. And you got to go medium pass heavy. And they'll get a medium pass. All right, a 51 on your defense. It's going to be Richard Johnson on the receiver. 51 is an AD. So we're going to go Galliano to Richard Johnson. A 43. That's the 3rd straight, small straight that I rolled for Galliano. 43. It's a 31. Oh, God. We have an RP7. We have the rare play. Although being an RP7 is not really that rare anymore. So I designed a ChatGPT custom GPT that actually gives me rare plays, and I'm going to show it to you right now. You've seen it before if you've watched this channel. So let's close this. We'll bring it over here. So here's my rare play generator. Again, if you're a ChatGPT user, go to I think you have to be a paid user to get custom GPTs, but look for APBA, and you'll see the one I created. There it is right there. And all you do is you go in here, and you just type the situation. And all you really have to do is type down, distance, yard line, and play. But I like to be a little fancy. So we'll say 1989, week 4, replay. This is Pittsburgh at Detroit. 4th quarter, 12 minutes to go. Detroit up 24-17. 3rd and 23 for Detroit. The play is a medium pass from Galliano to Dick Johnson. I'm going to write Dick Johnson because I'm a 13-year-old sometimes. What line? 24-yard line. They're at their own 24. Boom. Let's see what it does. All right, here are 11 of them. All right, I'm not going to read them. I don't like to read them. I like to be surprised. But if you want to read them, I'll pause here. There's 2, 3, and 4. I can see them over there on my laptop screen, but print is too small for me to read, but I can see the numbers. 2, 3, and 4. There's 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Here's 9, 10, 11, and 12. And if you want to pause and read, have at it. Otherwise, I'm going to roll 2 dice. Here we go. A 12! Disaster turn touchdown. Almost. Galliano hit as he throws. The ball flutters like a wounded duck. D9 leaps for an easy pick. D9 is who? D9 is, Rod Woodson leaps for an easy pick, but collides in midair with his own player, Carnell Lake. They crash into each other, and the ball bounces into Johnson's lap. He dashes all the way to the end zone for a touchdown, but, it's this game, so there's a penalty. We have a holding on 0-4. Oh, no, Kevin Glover, the center. What are you doing with your holding penalty? Holy cow. So all that, and we have a 10-yard holding penalty, and they're obviously going to take the penalty. So that's going to make it 3rd and 33. This is Detroit's 13th penalty. All right, so there you go. All right, 3rd and 33, back at the 14. And here, I'm going to do the same thing I did before. We'll go medium pass, but 20. We'll make 19 a long pass and 20 a drop play. And it is a 10. That'll be a medium pass. We're going to go back to this board now. All right. $45. $45 is BS. 32. That's Robert Clark. He's an A, so make it AS. So we're going to go medium pass. Galliano to Robert Clark on 3rd and 33. 56. Uh-oh. I know 56 could be an interception number. And it is it's the 26. He's going to scramble again. Wow. So Galliano wants to get his legs loosened up a little bit after just coming in the game. BS was our original defense, so that's what we'll play it against. Here we go. A 25. 25 is a 16, and he'll get 6 yards on the scramble, and it's going to be 4th and a whole bunch of yards to go. Galliano for 6. QB forced run. A lot of quarterback pressures in this game, sacks in this game. All right. 4th and 27. Bring in Jim Arnold to punt. And it's a 21 for Arnold. That's an 8 from the 20. And that'll be a 45-yard punt taken by Rod Woodson. So Rod Woodson. Arnold. I'm sorry. Arnold 45. Not 44, 45. And then Rod Woodson from the 35-yard line of Pittsburgh. Another small straight. A 32. And that's a 27. So that'll be a fair catch. And Pittsburgh starts their next drive. 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line. Fair catch. 15. I wonder if those stats are kept in the game. Fair catches. I mean, you're putting them in there. So probably like fair catches, the kind of penalties that are called, all those wacky stats. I wonder, I'm going to have to look and see if those are in there. All right, 1st and 10 minutes to go for Pittsburgh. Who's Pittsburgh's backup? I'm not taking Bubby out because he played the whole game, but it's Todd Blackledge, ex-Kansas City Chief, and Rick Strom. I know the name, no idea who he played for other than Pittsburgh. Maybe nobody. I don't even know. All right, here we go. Let's go short pass heavy. And we'll get a short pass. Let's let Bubby try to throw the ball here. What's Bubby's real first name? Because it's Bubby on the card. Somebody tell me what Bubby's real first name is. Is it like Eldridge? Isn't that Tiger Woods' first name? Something like that. All right. Wait, what do we do here? No, wrong dice. We need both of these. Okay. The short pass. It's going to be Lewis Lips. 23 is going to be a run defense. So we're going BG on this one. So Bubby to Lewis Lips. A 34. A 34 is a penalty. It's a 7-yard completion, but we have a TH. I swear to God, some of you make fun of me, and by some of you, I mean one of you, makes fun of me for having the dice that give me 66s when the Browns play. I swear to God, this die here always puts 4 out there. I don't know what's going on. So 7 yards and a TH. Let's see if I get a 4 when I roll for the penalty. No, it's a 13. 13 is a 6, and that's going to be holding on the defense. 5 yards and an automatic first down. They'll wipe the 7-yard pass play off. They'll take the automatic first down as Detroit now with their 14th penalty. Wayne Fonts is going to want to check it with the league office on this one. Find out why they're getting so many penalties called against them. Sports betting isn't legal yet in these states other than Vegas and probably Atlantic City as far as I know. So here we go. 15 seconds. All right. 1st and 10 now for Pittsburgh at the 30. Wait, why was that 39? Hold on. That should be the 40. Penalty. 5 yards. Automatic first down. Holding. And 15 seconds. There we go. All right. 1st and 10 now on the 40 for Pittsburgh. Trying to get in the end zone. And they're going to go with a medium pass. All right, back to Lewis Lips, throwing it to the right guy. 32 is another run defense. They're going to make it a BG again. So this is a BG against a medium pass now from Brister to Lips. A 35, is it going to be complete? Oh, I don't know, 10. It'll be complete for 9 yards, and Lewis Lips is going to get pushed out of bounds. So Brister to Lips for 9. And it's going to be 2nd and 1 now on the 49. And Pittsburgh's going to go big here. They're going to try to get the first down more than anything here. So 1st and 10, or 2nd and 1, inside run. All right, a 16, so it's going to be Tim Worley. 33 on the defense. That's a BG. So Worley up the middle. 46, that's a 24, and he'll get nothing. So Worley is stuffed by that big defensive line of Detroit, led by Jerry Ball. And I'm going to call the same play. We're going to go big again. And it's going to be an 18, so it's going to be a little play-action pass by Bubby. He's going to fake out big, fat Jerry Ball. And a 32, that's Worley again, right? Yeah, it's Tim Worley. 55 this time. 55 is an AG. So here he goes. Tim Worley takes another handoff. Oh, God. 14, 35. It's 10 yards, but we have a penalty. Wow. 35. That should be on the defense. That's going to be holding 5. Wait, 35, 18. Sorry. Yeah, it's offside on the defense, but Worley got 10 yards. They're going to take the 10. Decline the penalty. Take the 10 yards. It's going to be first down either way. It's going to be 1st and 10 now, down to Detroit's 41-yard line. Pittsburgh's been down here before a few times. Haven't been able to cash it in. And, oh, wow. So I'm going to wave off the long bomb here. Let's re-roll this. And we'll go short pass. Now, if I roll a 66, I apologize to you Steeler fans, but I didn't like the idea of an incompletion there. And probably would have an incompletion there. So 41 for the Pittsburgh is Merrill Hodge. He's a B. And 54, that's going to be a run defense. It's an AG. We'll leave it at AG. So we're going to go Brister to Hodge, right? Yeah, but that's against an AG, so that's a good defense to throw against. Oh, there's your 33. Oh, that would have been a really big gain, too. Sorry about that. We're going to get 25 yards, though. Yeah, so I guess I should have done the long bomb. It's okay. We got 25 yards out of it here. First down plus 15. So that's going to be 25 yards. Pittsburgh gets down to Detroit's 16-yard line. Need to punch this into the end zone. And we'll go, let's stick with a short pass. Looks like Bubby might be the hero here. All right, short pass heavy. 32 this time. That's going to be Mike Malarkey. He's a B. 45 is BS. We're going to go Brister to Malarkey. Oh, no. Oh, he's going to run. I thought it was an interception. He's going to scramble. And it's going to be against the BS. So Brister trying to run. A 52. That's going to be a 28, and he's going to lose yards. He'll lose 3. And that is typical Pittsburgh when they get inside the 50, is they start going backwards. It's happened too many times. All right, second and 13, 7.5 to go. We're at the halfway point. And we'll go short pass heavy. 18, that's a medium pass. Boy, the dice really want me to throw deep here. So that's going to go medium pass. Lots of fives on the board. 55 is Tim Worley. He's a C. And 45 is BS. It's always BS. Make it a CS. And, all right, Brister looking for his halfback. 62. That's a terrible dice roll. 19 is incomplete. And it's 3rd and 13. So Brister to Tim Worley. Incomplete. You got to get something here. I'm going to go short pass heavy here. Let's treat this like 4-down territory. Let's go short pass. Try to get some of it. All of it if you can, but definitely some of it here. So it's a short pass. Oh, my God. Lots of big numbers. 65 in the year 65. It's a BS. 65 when your receiver's Ouija Thompson. He's a C. So it's going to become a CS. So Brister to Ouija Thompson. Oh, 56. That's a 20. And that's going to drop incomplete. And Bubby Brister is now 14 of 30. And he is just not having a good day. And what do? 7 minutes to go. You got all 3 timeouts. It's a 36-yard field goal. Probably makeable. Yeah, probably makeable. Well, 3 and 5 are good. Oh, see now the problem. Oh, that's 19 and 20 are good. 39. Yeah, all those higher numbers are good. All right, I'm going to kick a field goal here and then see if they can stop them on defense and get in the end zone. Because they're not, 4th and 13. I can't do 4th and 13. I can't. So let's go field goal. There's still 7 minutes to go. They all are timeouts. A lot of time still left here. So we're going to go Gary Anderson. Trying again. 62. 62 is a 20. Oh, I think a 20 is good. Yes, it is. Yeah, so he'll make a 36-yard field goal. Make it 24-20. Get to within that touchdown. So now, at least the next touchdown wins for Pittsburgh. And we will kick it off with Gary Anderson. 42. 42 is 2. And that is 1 yard deep into the end zone. 66-09. It's going to be taken by Mel Gray. And he's going to run it out. A 33. That's not what Pittsburgh wanted to see. That's a 17. He'll get 40 yards on the return. And Detroit's going to start 1st and 10 at their own 39. All right, 1st and 10. 6.5 to go. And Detroit is going to go just standard offense here. They're going to start with an outside run. Well, let's roll it first. Oh, man, let's see. 31. So that's Barry Sanders. So we'll go inside run. 26 is a BS. All right, Sanders. A 36. That's a 22. And Barry's going to get 3 yards on the carry. All right, 2nd and 7 now. 6 minutes to go. I'm watching that clock. I'm watching those timeouts. 2nd and 7. Standard again. 13. So it's going to be a short pass now for Detroit. All right, 32. 32 is a run defense. Yeah, it's a CG. 43. Let's just keep all those small straights coming. That's Sanders. He's a C, so we'll stay at CG. And Galliano looking for Barry Sanders. It's a 63. We have a 34. We have a fumble. The question is the fumble going to count? I think we're 0 for 4 now in fumbles counting. Let's see if this one does. And it will not count. So let's use the result of the play. That was an F36. Let's see what happens here. $34. And he is going to lose 6 yards. We'll call that a sack. Getting the sack for Pittsburgh. It's going to be Greg Lloyd having a great game on defense. So Greg Lloyd is going to get Galliano. It's the second time he's been sacked since he's come in the game. It's going to make it 3rd and 13. Pittsburgh's going to use a timeout here. They'll use one. All right, so 3rd and 13. 5:45 to go. We'll go medium pass heavy here. All right, so 32 on your defense. Not a good defense. It's a CG. 43 again. Keep them small straights coming. That's Barry Sanders against us. Pretty much the same play. Short pass, CG. Galli. Oh, 54. I thought we were done with penalties. That's going to be good for 13 yards. That'll be a first down, but we have a TH. We have a penalty on the board. And it is a 53. And that is a 30. And that is twisting the face mask on the defense. 15 yards from the gain and an automatic first down. That's a huge play. So Galliano is going to hit Sanders for 13. Actually, it's 15. And then we have a penalty. That's why it was 15. It's going to be on Pittsburgh. That is twisting the face mask. That's face mask flagrant. 15 yards. That's big. Oh, no time off the clock there. And it's 1st and 10, Detroit, down to Pittsburgh's 36. They're going to go big here, run the ball. Get an inside run. 3rd and 13, they give that up. Oof. $23 on the defense. That'll be a CD. And 54 is Barry Sanders. So Barry Sanders against a CD. A 41, that's a 26. And he'll get 2. Pittsburgh's going to use another timeout here. All right, 2nd and 8 now on the 34. And they'll go short pass. All right, 11. Okay, the defense is looking for that one. That's a CD. 64 is Walter Stanley. He's a B, so we'll stay at CD. And we're going to go Galliano looking for Walter Stanley. A 16. It's a 26, and Galliano is going to run again. So that's an outside run. And what was that? That was a CD, right? 11, yeah. So it's going to be a CD now. Galliano is going to try to get outside. A 24. That's a 24. And he'll get 1. It'll be 3rd and 7. Galliano, 1 yard. Quarterback forced. And Pittsburgh's going to hold on to that last timeout. Let's go short pass heavy for Detroit. And they'll get a short pass. It's a 50-yard field goal right now for Eddie Murray. All right, 11. Defense is ready again. It's a CD again. 65. That's going to be Walter Stanley. He's a B, so we'll stay at CD. And we're going to go Galliano to Walter Stanley. A 51. That's going to be complete. And that's going to be 11 yards and a first down. So Galliano finds Walter Stanley for a really, really big first down. Crowd's going crazy. 1st and 10 down to the 22 now. And they'll go big here. And it's going to be an inside run. All right, that will be Mr. Barry Sanders. That's against an AS. All right, Sanders. 32. Yikes, that's a 27. And he'll get nothing. He'll get stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. And Pittsburgh will use their final timeout here. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. Let's go big again. And it's a 16. That's an outside run. But let's see who the ball carrier is. 20. Oh, it's 63. 63 is not Sanders. It's Tony Page, the fullback. Sanders getting a little bit of a rest there. 23 is a CD, though. So Tony Page, and he is not an outside runner. So we will flip it. He's not. Yeah, we'll flip it to inside. He's a fullback. He goes up the middle. So CD, right? 23. Yeah. All right, so Tony Page can take the pitch. A 24. That's a 22, and he'll get 2 more. Or he'll get 2 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 8 now. Galliano is going to go short pass heavy here. We're down to 3.5 to go. And he'll get a short pass. All right, a 64. 64 is CS. And then 43 is Barry Sanders. He's a C, so we'll leave him right at CS. And we will go Galliano dumping it off to the running back. Oh my, a 22. That's a 4. And he'll get 11 yards and another first down. So Galliano's come in and been way better than in real life. Because in real life, he was god-awful. Pittsburgh cannot stop the clock. We got 3 minutes to go. 1st and goal at the 9. They'll go big. And they'll go inside run. All right, a 33. 33 is Sanders. And a 30. Oh, wait. 36. It's still Barry Sanders. But 33 makes a difference because that's going to be a good defense. That's going to be a BG. So Sanders against a BG. A 51. That's 16. And he'll get 4 yards. So Sanders for 4. And that'll take us down to 2.5 to go. 2nd and goal. Same thing. Just stay big. Keep running the ball. 9. That's going to be an inside run. All right, a 61. And that's a BS. 42 is Sanders. Sanders against a BS. A 13. That's a 16. And he'll get 5, and he'll get into the end zone for a touchdown. And that's really going to put the game away right there. And it is 30-20. Kick the extra point. 23 for Murray. It's a 19. That's good. It is 31-20 now. Detroit. Complete opposite of what happened in real life. Which we'll take a look at here once I'm done. All right, they're going to kick off. 66. That's probably a 25. Yeah, it's out of the end zone. That'll be a touchback. All right, 1st and 20 Pittsburgh. I go medium pass heavy here. This will take us to the 2-minute warning. It's kind of all for nothing, but we'll do it anyway. Maybe we can pad Bubby's stats. 24 is Rodney Carter. He's an A. I didn't roll the dice yet. Let's do this. All right, so it's a short pass. And it's Rodney Carter's an A. 14 is BG. Make it AG. So Brister to Carter. A 12, and it's a 28, and he's going to get sacked. He'll lose 10. Ugh. Terrible dice rolls today. Who got him for Detroit? Is it Jerry Ball again? 33. No, it's Jimmy Williams. I think that's his 3rd. Is that taking us to the 2-minute warning? So we'll do that. Yeah. All right, so 2nd and 20 now. We'll go medium pass heavy again. And we'll get a medium pass, but we're going to go back to this board now. All right, a 15. It's going to be Lewis Lips. And a 16. And a 16 is an AS. So it's going to be Brister to Lips on an AS. Medium pass, a 16. Come on, it's a 23. It's intercepted. W67. Just bad. W67. 22. He threw it 40 yards. So Brister threw it as far as he could to Lips. It's going to be intercepted. Who got it for Detroit? Right at the 50. 23. That'll be Jimmy Williams. Yeah, Jimmy Williams is having a good game too. So that'll be Williams. I think he's a 3. I think he might be a rookie this year too. There he is. Yeah, he's a W7 QS2. He's an outside linebacker 3, but he got back there from Nebraska. Let's see what he gets here on the return. 62. That's 25. 25 is no gain. And from there, Detroit will just take a couple of knees, and they'll walk away with a win. So let's see. Pass. Galliano. Take a knee. And 30 seconds. And then I think I can do this 4 times. Galliano. Take a knee. And one more time. Pass. Galliano. Take a knee. And then on 4th down. 4th down is a 15-second play, but there's only 15 seconds left, so it works out. Galliano, take a knee, and it's 15. And that's going to end the game with Detroit winning 31-20. Again, in real life, Pittsburgh won this game 23-3. It looked like they were on their way, and then the second half happened. Thanks for watching, everyone. Actually, let's look at some stats. I got to see what the heck happened here. We got to look at some stats. And we're updating. It's done. Close. One thing I'll show you guys before I get into the stats. One thing I'll show you guys here. I keep track of all my games. So I have this tab here that friend of the YouTube channel and friend of the me. He made this for me, and I keep track of what happens in real life. So if I can just do this, what I do is I write in the score right here. So I'm going to write in this score. So we'll write the score in. It was in real life. It was Detroit 31-20. And then if it's different from real life, I'll color just so I know how many there are. The right color. This one, yeah. So you can see that so far I've played in 1989 week 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2 of them have been opposite of real life. And, by a weird coincidence, it's the 2 games in the same division as my favorite team, the Cleveland Browns. Now, I know there's at least one person out there who's scoffing at me for this. If we go back to 1983 or week 3, there were 14 games, and 5 of them were different from real life. And again, one of them was this Pittsburgh game. I mean, I'm not doing this on purpose. And the other one was a Browns game where they won when they lost in real life. So, you got to go with me on this one. It's a heck of a coincidence. Oh, one other thing I wanted to show you real quick was if you notice, look at all these scores. In real life, 17-3, mine 33-30. In real life, 23-21, real life 37-17. In real life, 31-10, real life. In my game, 48-24, 23-3, 31-20, 16-13, 32-17, 39-7, 33-24, and then finally, this is the anomaly. In real life, 37 total points scored. In my game, 25. Whatever changes I've made over the last couple months, my games are actually outscoring real life games, and I got to be honest with you, I am good with that. I am pretty happy about that because I love high scoring games. I don't like boring defensive slugfests, so I'm good with all this. Let's look at a box score. All right. Let's see. This is where Pittsburgh really owned the first half. And wasn't there? I thought there was a pick 6 in this game. I kept saying Greg Lloyd pick 6. I don't remember what happened. I really thought there was a pick 6, but apparently not. Maybe he got tackled here. I don't know. Anyway. All right, so Detroit owned the second half. Barry Sanders with 3 touchdowns in this game. Again, only 5 carries in real life. I don't know what happened there. Brister, let's see. Tim Worley, 11 for 21. He has not been good in this game. He just really hasn't been. Flubby, 14-31, a touchdown, 2 picks, 198 yards. Not a great game. Lewis Lips, 5 for 56. Merrill Hodge, 3 for 54. That's pretty close to real life. Lips, 5 of 9 targets. Sacks. They had 4 sacks. They had an interception. I guess he didn't score. I thought he did. But apparently he didn't score. Woodson had 14 yards on kickoff returns. That's pretty low. And he had the fumble. He had 11 yards on punt returns. That's pretty good. Harry Newsome, 42.5 on his average. Gary Anderson missed 2 field goals. I mean, both of them were in the 40s, but still, I don't like that. Rushing for the Lions. Sanders, 22 for 116. He had 4 touchdowns in the game. He had all 4 of their touchdowns? 1, 2. Oh, yeah, he did. Wow, he pulled an Al Bundy. He got 4 touchdowns. Nice. Let's see. Galliano set. He rushed. Oh, yeah, 4 of them were the kneel downs at the end. That's right. He was 3 of 3 for 35 yards. Wow. And then Pete, 15 of 26, 201 and an interception. That's fine. Robert Clark, 4 for 48. There he is. 7 for 92 for Richard Johnson. He had 10 targets, caught 7 of them. Sanders, 4 for 48. That's unlike him. Sacks. They had 2 from Kofor, 2 from Ball, 2 from Jimmy Williams, 1 from Spielman, and then they had 2 interceptions. I mean, they just dominated. Most of that's all in the second half, too. Look at Jim Arnold, 45.8 on his punt average. Murray also missed 2 field goals. Also, 1 from 40, 1 from 50s. So, yeah, let's look at the season standings here. Let's look at we'll look at the standings first, and we'll go into the stats. The team stats. So Pittsburgh drops to 1-3. I think in real life they were 2-2. They're 1-3 right here. And Detroit now 3-1. Now in real life I think they were 1-3 at this point in real life. So it's a big difference here. And I think it's because I think Barry Sanders' card in real life they're a run and shoot team. I don't think they handed him the ball enough. And in my game he gets the ball a ton. It's probably what's doing it, my guess. But they're going to be 3-1, tied with the Vikings, also 3-1, and the Bears have a chance to get to 3-1. So that could be a pretty good division. Let's see, Browns are undefeated, Washington's undefeated, and then you got the 49ers and the Saints undefeated. So there you go. Let's look at some stats now. Let's go rushing. Let's look at Sanders is way out ahead. Look at that. He's almost double second place of Brent Fullwood. Although Brent Fullwood's only played 3 games and Sanders has played 4. Koye, Dalton Hilliard in there. Is Worley? I mean, what's he doing? I'm really curious. I don't think he's having a very good. There he is. Yeah, 40 for 106, 2.6 a carry. I don't think that was him in real life. I think he was a pretty good running back in real life. Let's go to pass. Let's go to receiving now. And J.T. Smith way out ahead. Pittsburgh. Lewis Lips now with 21. Detroit. Where's Richard Johnson? There he is. 16 now. Okay. I got to go to quarterback sacks. Look at these Lions. Kofor with 9. Ball with 7. Jimmy Williams with 4. I mean, they're killing it in terms of quarterback sacks. I think that's pretty much all I care about here. Anything else exciting in here? I mean, we could look at passing, but neither team really did much here. I mean, is Brister's down here. 52%, 4 touchdowns, 5 picks. Detroit, I think I've used a number of quarterbacks, so you're not going to see anybody up here. So, all right, that'll be it for today. Thanks for watching. I'm going to stay in 1989 for a couple more games. I want to get back into the old seasons soon. I also want to get into my 2012 season, my fake league, the Ohio Football League. I'm looking at my table in there, right in there on the other side of this computer. I got about 10 teams all completely done. They're in their envelopes. I got to just go through the rest of them, make sure they all have kick returners and kickers and punters and enough players on both sides of the ball, that kind of thing, which takes about a half an hour per team. No big deal. So got about 10 done. Ready for the first game, though. Botkins versus Portsmouth, the Battle of the Mannings. I believe Calvin Johnson's on one of those teams. Should be a fun game, and I'll be doing that pretty soon, too. So a lot of different stuff. Plus, I have a new strategy for the golf game. I'm gonna do some stuff on that tonight. And I'm going to post that coming up. We got another tournament to run. So a lot of stuff going on. Stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up, all that stuff. Ring the bell, all that stuff that you're supposed to do. And I'll talk to y'all next time. Thanks for watching, everyone.